Hi, I'm Doug Mackey with Onyx Graphics. Did you know that your Onyx software includes a quality evaluation test image and a companion help file? In this video, I'll give you an overview of that help file. We'll look at examples of good and bad output, and we'll discuss some of the common causes of problem output. Let's go ahead and get started. The help file is located in your Onyx install directory in the samples folder. Let me show you. You'll see here we have the Onyx Quality Evaluation PDF, and the help file is the Onyx Quality Evaluation FAQ, or Frequently Asked Questions PDF. The aim of the Quality Evaluation file is to provide you with a variety of images and graphics to determine how well a printer, ink, and media perform together. The images and graphics contained in the file are represented in CMYK, RGB, and grayscale color spaces. Page 1 of the FAQ lists the ICC and rendering intent for each of these elements. Knowing this information can often help identify the causes of output quality concerns and ensure repeatability. Page 2 of the FAQ provides details about each of the photographic images and suggestions for evaluating one's print condition. These qualities range from smooth highlight to soft shadow transitions, transitions from color to shadow, subtle transitions between dark and very dark colors, overall tonal transition from full highlight to full shadow, as well as gradients, detail, contrast, and gray balance. Page 3 of the FAQ provides details about each of the graphic elements and suggestions for evaluating one's print condition. These qualities range from evaluating the quality of gradient blends, verifying the number of spot channel inks, determining whether cut paths and spot colors are being recognized, and swatches to evaluate overall saturation and any over-inking problems. Beginning with the photos on page 2, let's look at some specific examples. Photo example 1. The example on the left is typical of what we expect to see in a well-balanced print mode. The example on the right simulates harsh shadow transitions and posterization. Notice how the soft skin shadows abruptly transition to skin tone while also losing the distinct transition to the darkest shadows framing the model's face. Photo example 2. The example on the left is typical of what we expect to see in a well-balanced print mode. The example on the right simulates an overall loss of contrast of all elements in the photo. Photo example 3. Here are simulated examples of color shifts in grayscale, beginning with neutral, cool or blue, and warm or pink. In most cases, color shifts in gray are due to errors in measurements or unsuitable black generation settings during the ICC creation. When building an ICC, always start with the default settings and adjust only when necessary. Now let's look at some of the graphic elements on page 3. Because these elements are more consistent in tone, they can often provide clues about the issues we looked at in the photographic examples. Graphics example 1. The image on the left is an example of a color wheel using a well-balanced print mode. The image on the right simulates how it might appear when there are problems. Notice the harsh stepping that occurs in the light to mid-tone transitions. Issues like these are typically due to an error in measurement data during the profiling process, a significant change in printer behavior, or overriding the automated light to dark ink transition during the ink restriction process. Graphics example 2. On the left is an example of an RGB element using a well-balanced print mode. The image on the right simulates how this image might appear when ink limit values are too low, or more commonly, when printing an RGB image without an ICC. Graphics example 3. On the left is an example of how the CMYK color patches should appear using a well-balanced print mode. The middle example simulates ink bleed, and the right example simulates grain and mottling. Both of these conditions indicate over-inking, but may also be symptoms of ink and media incompatibility. There you have it. These are just a few of the ways you can use these files to assess print quality and help make informed decisions when profiling. This concludes the video on Quality Evaluation FAQ. If you need more information, please go to onyxgfx.com.